Take a look at the players here. Caba, you know him as a Guile player. He's just one of the best players in the world. So strong. He's had so much success all around the world. And then Bryan-D, you know, this is a very strong player as well. Has had a lot of success in this region. We see him with the Luke lined up right there. But like I said, in the past, it's been Guile. He got 3rd at Central America East 2 last time. He got 13th at Central America East 1. So he's got a lot of stuff going for him as well.
All right, yeah, both heavy-hitting competitors right here. Let's hear from Caba, one of my favorite players in the entire world. It is a question of being able to execute everything I have practiced without any problem, because I know that Bryan also prepared himself, and they are going to be able to witness an incredible match. Good luck, Bryan. And that is what it comes down to, right? When you prepare at this high a level, when you really grind day in, day out, it's all about executing the game plan, especially when you're on the level Caba is. A lot of the times, it seems like the man's decision-making is super on point. His game plans are foolproof. It really just comes down to being that right moment and making sure that he doesn't flub up the game plan.
Exactly, yeah. And when he's at his top level, it's just very, very few people in the world can take him out. As they get into this, just a reminder that it's going to be a first to 2, as it is always on these top 16s. And we are going to be getting into it right away. You know, Caba also said, we asked everybody for a fact about themselves. His fact is, I like dogs.
Oh, a dog person,
That's
my
cool.
man.
He also says, my friends are incredible.
Okay, look at that. What a wholesome gentleman this is.
Right? I just, how can you not root for that guy?
He's being a little counterculture right now with Stray being out. The cats are all the rage, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that as a dog person myself. Shout outs to cats. But, you know, the dog's got to get some love with Stray being all over Twitch right now. But it looks like, oh, the G from Caba. As Bryan-D, one of the characters he did have listed as playing heavily is Guile. So Caba looking like he wants to avoid the mirror and does so.
Interesting. Yeah, when I've seen Bryan playing in the past, it was with Guile, but he told us it was Luke. It's not, as you see. Now, I've seen Caba play G as well. It's not the first time I've seen him play this character. You know him best as Guile, of course, but his G is always legit when he shows up with it.
Got far reach in there, but yeah, definitely interesting to see Caba go with this character in the matchup, right? Obviously, once you get that leveled up, you can kind of bully in the fireball game a little bit better than other characters.
Yeah, he's got the entry fireball tools, he's got great buttons, and he doesn't need the whole charge, so he can be walking around. He's got his own good projectile, ways to get through projectiles.
And he's the president, so he outranks the Air Force members. You know what I'm saying?
He can command him what to do.
Yeah. That is an order, sir. Oh, but he gets caught trying to shimmy there, and great protection from the escape on the corner.
Yeah, for Bryan, he's able to get out of the corner. That's a good result, if nothing else. Although not for long. Offensive V-Rev, stuck there.
Exactly. He wants to lock him down in this corner here.
Save the bar?
Yeah.
It wasn't going to kill, I guess it's his thought process.
Yeah, maybe you're going to find another one. The next one will definitely kill. Keeps trying to sneak in these jumps to escape, hoping that Caba will commit to a fireball or some big button on the ground, but lying in wait with that crouch fierce.
Round 2 here on the Street Fighter Duel stage. Caba, just like in last time. Yeah, directly through the projectiles. He's got the quantity even faster, actually, this time than last time.
Yeah, we already hear once again to show the intel is being processed at a very fast speed with Caba. Oh, they got the level up. Oh, yes, it is not your turn. You can't hold up on that either. It is a true meaty. We're already at level 3 president. Oh, nah, got caught flinching. Showing him the stars. How are we going to follow this up? Ooh, that was a fat chunk. I wasn't expecting him to kill with that, but most definitely has the proper G combos on deck. 1-0.
It's just went exactly how he wanted to. He got the corner like instantly. Within the first 5 seconds, he was already in there. And then the meaties, once G is there, doesn't matter if you have a reversal or not. Once G is there, he's got the knockdown. He's just so scary. You know, if you guess wrong on anything, it's going to be a ton of damage. You're going to be right back in exactly the same position afterward.
Yeah, and Caba does such a great job kind of managing that space when he's in the corner as well, kind of taking those moments of hesitation to watch for the wake-up flash kicks or any type of reversals, and he just has such clean pressure when it comes to pretty much every character he plays. And you can see right there, doing a good job of adding to the arsenal, right? As you mentioned, he's had the G for a while, but I like players continuing to build their arsenal of characters. It's so important in this game with players continuing to have different characters that they can pull out in high-level situations. You need to give yourself the best chance to win. As my man Logan would say, it starts at the character select, right? That's where the matchup really begins. So you got to make sure you are deadly there as well. And I mean, Caba busting out the G, showing why exactly he picked it against the Guile.
Now, speaking of the arsenal, it may be that Bryan's going back to character select here. Again, he told us that he's got all these characters up his sleeve. We see the Guile right there, but he said that it could be Luke. It could even be Boxer or Rashid is what he told us. But what's he got? Has he made the change? Luke. Luke indeed.
Okay. Figured as much. Good stuff for the Switch, right? Obviously, the Guile didn't really work out very well, so I'm glad he's going to the Luke. Trying this up against the G, and we'll see, of course. This does give Caba kind of like the character select advantage now, because he'll be able to counterpick with the Guile at the end, if it so gets to that point. Bryan, see, already prioritizing, loading up with the V skill. Trying to bully him with those fireballs. Again, pretty much no travel speed on those bad boys. You got the hit scan.
Exactly.
So much more difficult to contest than the Sonic Booms.
He's got the benefit of not needing to worry about charging. We see as a result, he's much more about forward movement.
And Bryan, we didn't see the pop-off of the anti-air at that point, so maybe Caba will be looking to exploit that going forward. It's a key piece of intel right now. Oh!
Into nothing.
Yeah, both trying to pop off at that spot. Bryan just couldn't find the confirm, and Caba's so good with the light kick buffer, knows when to press it, but we getting frisky on the wake up.
I love it.
Oh, big damage too. Just conserving the meter. That is -4 on that jab.
Look at Bryan-D. The way that he plays this character is so interesting. He's gotten to these specific spots a couple times now in the corner too, where he's just very patient once he gets there. He's waiting to see maybe a jump, maybe an errant button he can whiff punish. Very patient.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Menace, to be honest, and I wonder if it's the regional influence on the character. Oh no, we got caught flinching on the EX Rush Punch. Classic open up from G.
Look at this time, 17 on the clock.
Oh, I didn't even not realize.
Oh, underneath!
No punish.
So fast, it's crazy.
Lots of damage left on the table.
9 on the clock? I don't know if Bryan's got the time. He's got to find the hit. Grab's not going to do it.
Yeah, and the clock doesn't freeze during CAs either, so that cinematic will not save him. Take the throw and the dub. Good stuff from Caba.
You know, what's great about that from Caba is that he didn't just back off constantly. He actually did put some buttons out, did challenge, and that allowed him to take up space and time.
Exactly right. You can be a little bit too linear, a little bit too timid with your retreat, and can kind of get caught while in the process. And Caba did a great job making sure Bryan had to deal with something during that whole sequence. Yeah, putting the long-range buttons out. Oh, not ready for it that time, right? We've seen his anti-airs be pretty on point, but he was recovering from a stand jab. Maybe didn't want to risk it.
Here we go. Again, will Bryan back off? Yeah, he does. This is his preferred style, it seems, where he wants to be. Punish, yes.
Very unfortunate indeed. And now back thrown as well. The meaty.
What a trap. What a
was so cool. Yeah, the light kick from long distance, buffered with the EX behind it. Man's is seeing stars.
Oh! Was it an overextension? Yes, Bryan.
Ouch. Caba trying to sneak in the kill, right? Yeah, the proration was super high at that point. Wasn't going to give him a lot of damage if he continued the combo. So tried to sneak in the round steal, and Bryan made him pay for it. Great awareness, honestly.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of experience between these players.
Oh, yeah, that failed buffer from Caba that time. Opens the door for Bryan. Really have control in this set for the first time.
He's been in this situation a bunch. This is the third time he's gotten towards the corner. He's been there, but then he's just got this kind of back-off style. Maybe not anymore.
Yeah, he still seems to like the spot, and he'll take that. The air hit already gone into the low rush. Exposed him for it, but a big button, it's an activate.
Oh yeah, Caba can make this happen. That trigger's not going to last as long as it once did, but he's still got at least one more good usage.
Here's the command throw, bro. Oh, what a counter to a V reversal, and now catches Bryan flinching on that. We got big damage coming out here. You're not going to be able to survive another sequence. Ooh, but Bryan not scared despite that, despite not having the health to survive another hit from G. He presses buttons in the face of death. I like it.
It's so interesting that for both of them, they both got cornered by the other player, and then what saved them was button activate at just the right moment.
Yeah.
It can be such an important swing, and they both used it well. So I'm trying to listen to see if we're going to go back to character select, because we are in fact going to stick with G.
All right, Caba, yeah, again, this is 2 out of 3 territory here, so
yeah.
Locked in for the rest of the set. Tried to sneak in a double level up, but he'll pay for the second one.
Yeah.
Now Bryan here, as you mentioned, every single round has been this in this corner. This time actually corners himself trying to jump over. I'll take that spot back, and Caba's not showing the crouch fierce as he once did.
Not quite there. What a whip punish on Caba. And he's got the corner.
He willed that whip punish into existence.
Oh, he backed off, but not with the juggle, unfortunately.
Yeah, that might have been enough for the stun. Oh, tried for the command throw, but Bryan picking the perfect time to wake up. The hesitation on that, and then the walkout. Showing them the Walk of Fame once again. Stars on deck. Caba on set point.
Well, for Bryan-D, he did have a couple other chances they didn't quite get the confirms for. Might be something to consider. Got a knockdown. A little bit more active, too.
It's always interesting to see how players kind of adjust their game plan. Oh, in the face of game elimination. Caba having great reactions on the V-skill attempt.
Yeah, he wasn't busy. Bryan was just hoping he would be. There's that down tier. So we're talking about Command Grab finally.
Ooh, looked like he just tried for a tricky setup right there. Wanted an ambiguous cross-up, but a good block from Bryan.
Uh-oh! Big error by Caba. Bryan's got the knockdown. He's got Oki. He's got the corner.
Yeah, this is definitely a chance to turn this round around. Already has a life lead, just needs to maintain that screen advantage at this point, but again, he's trying to force these jumps. Woo! He is establishing the fireball on the ground first, so I don't blame him. Activate now. We're going to defend against this.
Hey, he's got his own. No, he's too far!
And that was a late activation, too. It was definitely going to be tough to convert from that space, but he should still feel empowered. He has the life lead, fully loaded on the resources.
And he's been defending well. You can see how intent he is about just blocking this V-trigger out. He does!
Yeah.
Now, he's got a life lead. He's got the resources.
As his back was starting to brush up against that corner, he jumped out, right? He's starting to feel it. Knows how important it is to stay mid-screen right now against Caba with the time winding down.
Yeah, it's on Caba to find the hit. Bryan trying to just weather this storm load. Is he going to punish? Yes, okay. And he can just stay away.
Oh my goodness, that sandblast even was a little risky.
Man, let go of the stick. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going down to the final round.
This from Bryan. That composed style, and we see he's not really switching too heavily, right? He might try to get a little bit more aggressive here and there, but he is all about that war of attrition.
Yeah. Yeah, he does deviate occasionally from this strategy, but you can tell that it is his main go-to.
Well, oh, what a great challenge, but he didn't complete the target combo. I'm not sure why.
Could be a huge swing, because now he's in the corner. G's got Oki. Uh-oh.
Stuff in the escape again. We've seen Bryan holding up forward. He does not want to be cornered up against G. Another great challenge does complete at that time.
Okay. However, Caba's trigger is ready to go. Dash forward. Bryan stealing turns all of a sudden.
Caba's immediately activated on block. Keeps the rush punch safe. Ooh, no anti at that time. It would have been tough. He wouldn't need the cross cut.
Look at how much Bryan is prioritizing low blocking, but it wasn't enough. Caba somehow still found that low.
Just as you highlighted, right? He was trying so hard not to get his ankles clipped. Ooh, just raw V-trigger in the face.
Oh, if he finds the right combo, if he finds the right hit.
Again. Yeah, he got the install as well. It's going to be big damage. He didn't even fish. Yeah, Flash Knuckle plus frames.
Yeah. Oh, no, but not enough.
Ooh, still has another chance here. Plenty of time to make this happen.
Yeah, he's super is ready to go, and he hit!
Oh!
He can just chip out!
Oh,
and he's gonna take it, Bryan! What a set down to just a pixel on his side and none left on Caba's side. What a match, sending Caba, certainly one of the favorites of the tournament, down into loser's side.